Welcome back to Great Day Washington. This segment is sponsored by Shelf Genie. We know organizing your pots and pans can be one of the biggest areas of frustration in the kitchen.
Luckily, Shelf Genie is here to help, and here to tell us about some options to help you get rid of the clutter, maximize your kitchen space is Janelle Silva, owner of Shelf Genie of Annapolis, and Joni Robbins, one of the company's designers. Ladies, welcome to Great Day.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
I think the kitchen is like the bane of our existence sometimes.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
The pots and pans and lids. Let's start with who Shelf Genie is.
Thank you. Well, yes, you are absolutely right. It is definitely a pain for everyone, and it's actually the area we spend the most time in.
That's true.
So why not make it functional for ourselves? So Shelf Genie, basically what we do is we actually retrofit glide out shelving, so they actually pull out to you into your cabinets, even in your pantries. And we can do that in bathrooms, kitchens, and definitely is our biggest point that we focus on. And think about those lower cabinets. I know for me, I have back problems and knee pain. So getting down into those lower cabinets can be hard sometimes. It's a challenge.
Yeah, so people have different kind of kitchens and different setups.
Yes.
So you have different solutions for people?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everything is customized. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Everything is customized to that kitchen. So it definitely helps. And also, if you think about your lower cabinets, you have that half shelf in there. That's so much wasted space.
So much.
And how much items can actually fit on that little shelf? It's so small. So we take that out and we actually put our glide outs in there in its place. So it works.
And what always gets stuck back in the corner because you just either can't see it or can't reach it. How does the process work? How do we come up and figure out what's the best design for our kitchen?
Well, we come to your home, do a free design consultation, and once we have an agreed upon design, we come up with something, then we have one of our skilled installers come out and he does an exact measurement, and then we submit that for to be ordered and manufactured in one of our 2 U.S. locations.
Okay, so it sounds like a good process. I mean, you sit down with them together. I guess you come up with solutions. They tell you what they need. You will probably offer things people didn't even know they needed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yes.
You know, go ahead.
I'm sorry. It is definitely a group effort.
Yes.
We like everyone that's involved in that kitchen, that uses that kitchen the most, to be involved in the process, because we definitely want it catered and customized to their needs.
And we have to remind, like, this isn't a renovation. Like, you are retrofitting what we already have. You are making what we already have more accessible and more purposeful.
Absolutely, yes. Cabinets are expensient.
Yes,
so
they
why
are.
replace
Thinking
them?
of my kitchen, I'm like, what
Yes.
could we be? I know, it gets you thinking.
Oh my gosh, I had guests stay at my house and I went and did an errand and I came back and she said, oh, I rearranged your pots and pans for you. And I was so embarrassed, but also grateful. But she was like, recognized my stuff was a hot mess. So I need Shelf Genie.
Yeah, we'd be more than happy to come
Joni,
out.
when you are designing, like, what do you take into account? How do you figure out what's going to work best for somebody?
Sure, we start the design consultation by having a discussion about a client's biggest frustrations, and we go from there. I do some measurements, we measure items going in certain areas, we discuss how a client wants their kitchen to function, how they work in their kitchen, and we just collaborate together. It's something that the client and I would do together to come up with a design.
Yeah.
And there's no project big or small, I'm guessing, right?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a great way to personalize and their existing cabinets. It's less invasive and less expensive, as Janelle said.
Yeah.
Tell us about the big reveal. Like, what is that like when you've come
We
up
all
with
love a good
design?
big
I know,
reveal,
it's like
right?
the best part.
It's funny that you say that. That's our favorite part.
It's everyone's favorite part.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we love doing the before and after. So we'll come in, take pictures during the design consultation of what the kitchen looked like before we actually install the Shelf Genie products. And then once our installer actually completes the job, that reveal is amazing to see some of their faces.
Yeah.
And they'll call her right away and say, I love it. Can you come out? They're actually asking her to come back out to take
yes,
pictures.
exactly.
Oh,
And
wow.
to see what they've done.
Yeah.
You know, because they do change things. You would be surprised how much food we waste that's expired because it's in the back of our cabinet or our pantry.
Oh, that's a
You don't
great
realize
point.
how much stuff goes all the way to the back, and then you buy extra stuff. You're wasting money.
Right.
Right. So this is helping people kind of save and conserve. It's really, and plus just getting rid of stuff is like, just feels good. Mentally, it's good for us.
Cleansing.
Cleansing.
Very cleansing. All right, if somebody wants to schedule an appointment, how do they get in contact with you?
They can actually go to shelfgenie.com And once they get there, they want to put their zip code in. That's going to actually get them to a designer and a location nearest to them.
Okay.
They can also call our number. It's 202-831-2188.
Okay.
And we have consultants that can actually schedule the appointment for them.
Well,
Wonderful.
congratulations on the
Thank
business.
you.
I love it. It's female owned. You got a lot of great
Yes.
ladies behind you
Yes.
at the thing. If you're interested in scheduling an appointment, you just go to shelfgenie.com. Like she said, put in your zip code. It will direct you to a Shelf Genie location and designer within your area.
That's right. You can also call 202-831-2188 to set up an appointment. And for the first 10 callers that mention Great Day Washington, you can get a free installation.